We are standing here where I was living. There was my house, standing there, but now it's not there.
This is Nicholas Kulisch, Berlin bureau chief for the New York Times, reporting from Hoyerswerda, Germany. This land was once an apartment building, one of the pillars of the former East German city where Judika Zirzo grew up.
Now that's the reality. There's nothing there.
To report a story on the hard fortunes of the former East Germany 20 years after the fall of the Berlin Wall, I joined Judika in her hometown of Hoyerswerda. It is disappearing, along with a growing number of cities across this part of Germany.
Every time I come to visit my parents and I drive through Hoyerswerda, there's every time a new house. It's turned down, and the face of Hoyerswerda is different all the time.
Once a socialist model city with the highest birth rate in the former East, today it has fallen on hard times, and the dominant feeling is emptiness.
It's a little bit of sadness that if I will have children and I can't show them how I grow up and where I grow up, and there's no place here to show them.
Nearly half the people have left since the wall fell in 1989, as most of the jobs at the coal mines and the Schwarze Pumpe combine, once the engines of economic activity for the region, disappeared. Hoyerswerda has something of a reputation in Western Germany as a symbol for the problems of the eastern part of the country. Outside the small, historic Old Town, Hoyerswerda is a forest of modular construction apartment towers. It looks like the nightmare landscape of post-communism, cleaned up with West German tax dollars. But what surprised me the most as I talked to local residents was how much they liked it here, and how few of them wanted to leave, but merely felt like they had to.
And some of them really want to come back, but there's really no way. There's no jobs here. I mean, there's really no jobs, especially for higher educated people.
They saw it as a different place, a community with an emphasis on family, laid out around their children's schools, many of which have unfortunately closed. Young people are traveling farther from home to look for work.
As a result, a big part of the population has turned into nomads, and many families have been torn apart and only rarely come together. And it's actually sad, or at least I find it sad.
In the meantime, the average age has rocketed from 35 years old to 48 in just 20 years. Jobs are scarce, and the young and educated are forced to leave.
We talk about it a lot, also during our free time, between friends. And we know that there aren't so many chances for us to stay in Hoyerswerda.
When they return, all too often they find that the homes they grew up in are gone, and their pasts with them. Judika now works at a bank in Western Germany, but officials say the problems will soon reach that part of this rapidly aging country as well.